This year, I crossed the $3 million mark with a single affiliate program in my business, and I am dead serious that I am still pinching myself, trying to believe if it's real or not. Because 5 years ago, I did not know affiliate marketing existed. I could not have told you what the word even meant. And I can still remember when I first heard about the word, it was actually at my current job, I heard about the word affiliate marketing, and the concept was so easy. It was, hey, you just gotta put some content on the internet, throw some links in that content, and money will come into your bank account. It's 3 steps. And then I was like, that is for me. We had just found out that we were pregnant with our first child, and my wife was planning on quitting her job, and me, who is terrible at math, you know, I could figure that out. I could figure out that when you cut your income in half and you double your expenses, math doesn't necessarily make sense at that point. And I wanted to spend some time with my daughter. I mean, who wouldn't want to spend time with them? Okay, that was a shameless plug, I know, I'm sorry, but she did turn out really cute. And so I start looking around, I'm like, I've got to create content, I've got to blog, I've got to make videos, I got to do all this stuff. And we didn't really have a place in the house to do it. And so every single day after my regular job, I would go down this ladder into this weird crawl space that was beneath our house. I've never seen a house that has a 10-foot crawl space, but we did. And I'd crawl down there, and I set up this little desk in the dirt down there and this little backdrop and stuff like that. And I'd pump out content, okay? Mostly I'd be building this blog was kind of the plan for me. And you can see the blog here on the screen. But I worked for 8 months on that blog. I worked down in that dungeon basically for 8 months until winter struck, and I realized that it was not insulated, and I was actually sitting there in like 55 degrees working at one point and realized my fingers couldn't type in that temperature anymore. And so I had to move somewhere else in the house. But for 8 months, that's where I worked. And at the end of that 8 months, I looked at this blog, and I was making $20 a month off it. Actually, it's probably closer to a year. I was making $20 a month off this blog. Now here's where it honestly got juicy. This is where things went crazy and my life changed, and it was an accident. Like my first commission, my first money on the internet was a complete accident. I'm out there and I'm putting out content on this blog, right? I'm failing on the blog front. So I'm out there doing this, and I think I need a lead magnet. I probably watched a YouTube video like this one, and I was like, I've got to get an email list. Like that's the key to affiliate marketing. I've got to build an email list. I need a lead magnet. I'm gonna make a 3-video series that teaches beginners how to get started with their very first stock market trade, like me. And so I sit down and I take out my webcam and I film this little video, or 3 videos actually. And I'm like, I'm gonna host them on YouTube, and I'll just send people links to them, and then there's there's my lead magnet. I've got it done. And it was months before I went back and came to realize that video, one of those 3 videos that I uploaded as my my beginner stock trading videos as a lead magnet, blew up YouTube. Like literally blew up YouTube. Let's check out this thumbnail here. So this is my first thumbnail, right? I mean, who wouldn't click that? But that's the thumbnail I have in there. And if you watch the video, I mean, that video could put an insomniac to sleep in minutes. I have never talked that dryly in my life. I hope I never talk that boringly, if that's a word. Again, it was a bad video. It was a bad thumbnail. But for whatever reason, it blew up YouTube. And if you look back at that video today, it's still the most watched YouTube video I've ever put out across 2 channels. At its peak, this video right here was bringing in 900 new views a day, 900 views a day. And at this point now, so 3-4 years later, that video has brought in $6,000 in just ad revenue. No affiliate marketing, none of that. Just revenue from the YouTube ads that are playing on that video. As time went on, I kind of came to realize just how lucky I was on that first piece of content. Like, I mean, you can see, holy cow, what was YouTube thinking? And as time went on, I learned the other stuff, right? I learned how to, how to create thumbnails that people actually want to click. I learned how to create a community that people want to join, and I'm able to turn that content machine that I spent years kind of figuring out and tweaking onto ClickFunnels and onto this affiliate program. And within 6 months, I had my first 50 affiliate signups. You can see right here. Less than 6 months after that, I had achieved 100, which is winning the ClickFunnels dream car. You can see the choice I made right here, and you, along with millions of others, can be disappointed in my choice. That's okay. And now today, I've got more than 200 YouTube videos out there, and hundreds and hundreds of blog posts and basically an army of digital assets. You hear about these like rich investors that have got money in stocks and money in bonds and money in Bitcoin and money in real estate, and all these different avenues are bringing them in money every day, right? And you're like, well, yeah, but you had $5 million to start in order to make that all work, right? You had to have a ton of money. And this is the same concept, except you don't have to have a ton of money to start. You just have to have time, okay? And you can turn it into a vast digital empire of passive income. Because I am so far from a marketing genius. I'm not disciplined. I'm not a genius. I barely know what I'm doing half the time. It's just been bit by bit figuring it out. And if I can figure this out, there really isn't anyone out there that cannot figure this out. Affiliate marketing is hands down the best place for beginners to go to get their feet wet in online marketing, and especially if they want to eventually kind of tweak that into a passive income model. And this channel is the best channel if you want to learn affiliate marketing for absolutely nothing. Every video we put out is about that. Please subscribe, and if you've liked kind of hearing that little story, hopefully it's given you some motivation, some ideas, some mindset adjustments. Give me a like, smash that thumbs up, because then YouTube will like it as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys.